Lena left me just a week before I signed a $7.8 million deal. She walked out of our house, bags packed, confident that she'd found a better life with her wealthy boss. She told me I was wasting my life chasing a pipe dream, building stupid software that would never work. She said I lacked ambition, that I was stuck in a dead-end job wiring up security cameras. What she didn't know, I had just finalized the sale of a proprietary encryption technology I'd spent 7 years building. 7 years of sleepless nights, failed prototypes, trial and error. 7 years of people not believing in me, including the woman I thought was my partner. My name is Thomas Rivera. I'm 52 years old, born and raised in San Antonio. I started from nothing. Fresh out of community college with a network security certificate and a laptop that barely booted, I hustled my way through Texas, installing security systems for mom-and-pop stores, laundromats, bakeries, anyone who'd give me a chance. It wasn't pretty work, but it was honest. And more importantly, it gave me a close look at how vulnerable these small businesses were. That's when the idea struck me, an encryption system affordable enough for everyday folks, but strong enough to protect against real cyber threats. I met Lena at a smoky barbecue shack in Austin. She was celebrating a promotion with her coworkers. I was sweaty, tired, and smelled like solder and wires. But she smiled at me. We talked for hours. She told me she wanted to build something of her own. I believed her. 6 months later, she moved in. 2 years after that, we got married under string lights in her parents' backyard. At first, she was supportive. She helped design my pitch decks, answered phones, posted ads on social media. I thought we were building together. But when things got tough, when clients pulled back, when we hit financial slowdowns, she started changing. She stopped asking how the project was going. Started comparing me to her sister's husband, a big-shot investor in Dallas. She'd say, maybe if you aimed higher, we wouldn't be struggling. And one night, she said it plainly, there's nothing left here, Thomas. I want more. I deserve more. She left the next week. Moved in with her boss, a guy named Ryan. Drove around in his Lexus. Posted pictures from expensive wine tastings and weekend spa trips. She didn't know, or care, that just days earlier, I had signed a deal with a major cybersecurity firm. $7.8 million for full rights to my encryption patent. I didn't change anything. No new car. No big house. I stayed quiet. I let her believe she had upgraded. 3 months later, I received a lawsuit. Lena wanted half of my company's value. Her lawyer claimed she helped build it and deserved compensation. They accused me of hiding money, manipulating accounts, freezing her out unfairly. It was war. But I came prepared. My legal team had every invoice she'd ever submitted. I had timestamped logs, emails, screenshots, Git histories. Every single line of code had my initials, my timestamps, my fingerprints. The judge was ruthless. She tore their claims apart. Called them opportunistic. Declared the claim void in full. Lena and her lawyer walked out of that courtroom with nothing. Not a dollar. Not even dignity. 18 months passed. My life was calm, focused. I bought a house on 3 acres outside Fredericksburg. Rolling hills, quiet mornings, a porch where I could sip bourbon under a Texas sunset. I launched a consulting firm to help small businesses upgrade their digital security without breaking the bank. A legacy project. Then, one Tuesday morning, the security alarm buzzed. I pulled up the gate cam. It was Lena. She looked thinner. Worn. Same sharp blazer and sunglasses, but the confidence was gone. Hi, Thomas, she said. I was in the area. Thought we could talk. I should have shut off the feed. But curiosity won. I buzzed her in. She walked up the gravel path slowly, as if every step carried weight. When I opened the door, she gave me the same soft smile she used to wear when she wanted something. We sat in silence at the kitchen island. "This place is beautiful," she said. "Get to it," I replied. She flinched. I made a mistake. I thought Ryan would give me the life I wanted. But he used me. When his firm started falling apart, he blamed everything on me. I lost my job, my savings. I had to move back in with my parents. I didn't say a word. I didn't need to. I've been thinking about us. She continued. About how good we had it. Maybe we could talk, start over? I laughed. Not angrily. Just honestly. You didn't leave because I changed. You left because I was struggling. And now that you're struggling, you want back in. You don't miss me. You miss what I became without you. Tears welled in her eyes. I know I hurt you, but people make mistakes. This wasn't a mistake. It was a choice, I said. You chose money. You chose status. And you thought I was the fool. She stood up. So there's no chance? The man who loved you died the day you walked out, I said. Now you're just the ghost of a bad investment. She turned, walked down the drive, and never looked back. And me? I poured myself a drink, sat on the porch, watched the wind move the trees. Peace at last. Forgiveness? That was never the goal. What I needed was respect. The truth is, you don't need revenge to win. Sometimes, the greatest victory is silence. And knowing the door behind you stayed closed. What this story teaches us in 2025, in a world chasing instant gratification and status symbols, Thomas reminds us that value is built slowly and quietly. That real success doesn't shout. It simply outlasts. The people who overlook you today may come begging tomorrow, but by then, you won't need their validation. In 2025, let's invest in self-worth that doesn't need applause. To the audience, if you felt what Thomas felt, if you've ever been abandoned, underestimated, or overlooked, this story is for you. Stand tall. Let your work speak. Drop a comment below, share your journey, and don't forget to support stories that uplift quiet fighters like Thomas. What do you think he should do next? Would you have let Lena in? Tell us below.